When someone you love struggles with a memory impairment, communicating and helping him or her experience pleasure can be challenging. Our caregivers struggle with this dilemma sometimes for years. Once our services have been elected, we do what we can to help that patient live until he or she dies. You've heard that statement many times before. You've also heard how our volunteer focus is to enhance someone's quality of life. Grounded in extensive neuroscience research, the Music and Memory program has helped hundreds of people. It is about bringing joy into the lives of those suffering from all forms of dementia and a wide range of other cognitive impairments. The approach to using this program is very simple. You will learn how to set up a personalized music list on an iPod for your patient. These musical favorites tap into memories not lost to dementia. Listening can enable people to feel like themselves again, to carry on a conversation, and even to socialize. No two individuals respond the same way to personalized music. Much of a person's response will depend on the particulars of the disease. But chances are, he or she will find more pleasure. Isn't it worth taking a chance? Helping someone to find more pleasure is what we do, right? Over the next several minutes, you will learn about the Music and Memory program, how to develop someone's personalized music list, and how to share it with the person you have been asked to serve. The concept of gathering a list of someone's favorite music, then downloading the songs from iTunes onto an iPod started quite simply. Music and Memory's founder and executive director, Dan Cohen, realized that if he ever ended up in a nursing home, he wanted to be able to listen to his favorite music from the 60s. In 2006, Dan began volunteering at a local nursing home that utilized iPods for their residents by creating personalized playlists. The personal music was a hit for the residents, staff, and family. This beginning became the basis for the program's development. A matching grant in 2011 enabled the nonprofit Music and Memory to provide digital music players, headphones, music, training, and support for qualifying nursing homes. The biggest boost came after a video clip of a documentary entitled Alive Inside, a story of music and memory. It went viral with over 11 million views. Word of the benefits of personalized music spread beyond the U.S. to Canada, Europe, and elsewhere around the world. In January 2014, the documentary won the Audience Award for U.S. Documentaries at the Sundance Film Festival, and more film festival awards have followed. For people with dementia, music can tap deep emotional recall. For those suffering from Alzheimer's, recent memory for things, names, places, facts, is lost. But memories from a person's teenage years can be preserved. The old saying goes, music soothes the savage beast. For a person living with a dementia-related disease, favorite music can calm a chaotic brain. It enables the person to focus on the present and regain a connection with others. The therapeutic benefits of music have been studied and documented by many distinguished researchers, and studies continue today.
I have one resident that barely opened her eyes. She didn't respond. As much as I tried, I knew her for 2 years. No matter what I tried, massage wouldn't work, nothing worked. when we got introduced to the iPods and the family told me the things that she liked, it was amazing once we put the iPod on her. She started shaking her feet. She started moving her head. Her son was just amazed. Okay, can we stop? Because now I'm getting all I'm seeing her all over again.
Hi, Papa. Hi, Papa.
Huh?
How you doing?
I'm all right. Fine. Wait.
Who am I?
I don't know. Wait a minute. I don't know.
Okay, it's Cherry. How long has he been in the nursing home? Approximately 10 years. He was having seizures, and my mother couldn't handle him at home. Of course, it affected me greatly because he was always, fun-loving, singing, every occasion he would come out with a song, no matter where he was. I remember as a child, he used to walk us down the street, me and my brother, and he would stop and do Singing in the Rain. He would have us jumping and swinging around poles. He was, he was good. He was always into music, always loved singing, dancing.
His name is Henry Dreyer.
Uh-huh.
And I'm looking more or less for religious music for him
Okay.
because he enjoys music and he always quoting the Bible. So I'd rather have that for him.
We first see Henry inert, maybe depressed, unresponsive, and almost unalive.
Henry,
Yeah?
Henry,
Yes, sir.
I found your music. You want your music now?
What do you want me?
Let's try your music, okay? And then you tell me if it's too loud or not.
Then he is given an iPod containing, we know, his favorite music. And immediately he lights up. His face assumes expression, his eyes open wide. He starts to sing and to rock and to move his arms, and he's being animated by the music.
And he used to always sit on the unit with his head like this. He didn't really talk to much people. And then when I introduced the music to him, this is his reaction ever since.
The philosopher Kant once called music the quickening art, and Henry is being quickened, he's being brought to life.
Yeah?
I'm going to take the music for 1 second, okay? Just to ask you a few questions. Okay? I'm going to give it back to you.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
The effect of this doesn't stop, because when the headphones are taken off, Henry, normally mute and virtually unable to answer the simplest yes or no questions, is quite voluble.
Henry,
Yeah?
do you like the iPod? Do you like the music you're hearing?
Yes.
Tell me about your music.
Well, I don't have one, I mean.
Do you like music?
Yeah, I'm crazy about music. You play beautiful music, beautiful sound.
Did
Beautiful.
Did you play music when you were did you like music when you were young?
Yes, I went to big dances and things.
What was your favorite music when you were young?
Well, I guess, Cab Calloway was my number one band guy I liked. They did the holy, the holly, the hilly, the holy, the milly, the holly, the ah.
What was your favorite Cab Calloway song?
Oh, I'll be home there for Christmas. Oh, you can count and plan on me with plenty of snow, mistletoe, present wrapped around your tree. Ow!
So in some sense, Henry is restored to himself. He has remembered who he is, and he's reacquired his identity for a while through the power of music.
What does music do to you?
Give me the feeling of love, romance. Figure right now the world need to come into music, singing. You got beautiful music here. Beautiful, oh, lovely. And I feel the band of love, the dream. The Lord came to me, made me holy. I'm a holy man. So he gave me this sound. I'll just say, I meet you. Let's see, Rosalie, won't you love me? Rosalie, won't you be sweet and kind?
With this beautiful new technology, you can have all the music which is significant for you in something as big as a matchbox or whatever. And I think this may be very, very important in helping to animate, organize, and bring a sense of identity back to people who are out of it. Otherwise, music will bring them back into it, into their own personhood, their own memories, their own autobiographies.
Don't forget me when you grow old. Remember me, but honestly I don't remember who you are.
For people living with dementia, music can tap deep emotional recall. For those suffering from Alzheimer's, recent memory for things, names, places, facts, is lost. But memories from a person's teenage years can be preserved. The old saying goes, music soothes the savage beast. For a person living with a dementia-related disease, favorite music can calm a chaotic brain. It enables the person to focus on the present and regain a connection with others. The therapeutic benefits of music have been studied and documented by many distinguished researchers, and the studies continue today. You can start by introducing the program to your patient and/or caregiver. Tell the caregiver about the benefits for this program. Show them the information materials provided in the startup kit. Use the music assessment questionnaire, the selection grid, and the preference matrix to help pinpoint the types of music you will ask to be downloaded. The iPod Shuffles hold about 300 songs. But don't worry, we don't have to download all the 300 songs at once. You can expand your list as you go. As an initial goal, try to identify 10 to 15 music artists that are your patient's favorites. From there, we can download some selections from each artist. Watch your patient's reactions to the songs. If one song gets a more positive response than the others, take note. We can add more songs similar to that one. The songs will be divided into a variety of playlists. For example, your patient may benefit from more upbeat songs if you visit during the day, and then more relaxing music to help reduce anxiety or ease into sleep. Much of the list will depend about the time of day you will be visiting. If your family has their own iPod headphone set, we can download the music for them and create different playlists to suit the mood or the need. Tailor your teaching approach to the iPod's controls to the ability of your patient. Observation has shown that many need partial or total assistance. Be patient. Expect the process to take some time and repetition to learn. Set the headphones on his or her head and adjust them for comfort. If your patient has hearing aids, test the headphones to see if they fit easily over the hearing aids. You will have to do a little experimenting to get a feel for what is comfortable. Some people have Bluetooth in their hearing aids. If that is the case with your patient, we can see about pairing the two devices. Set the volume and ask your patient if it's loud enough. You can leave the power on for the listening session so that the patient only has to learn to operate the play pause button. If he or she wants to skip a song, teach him or her to skip forward so that he or she can have more control over the device. First and foremost, make sure the iPod is recharged and ready to go for each listening session. If the family is using their own device with our downloaded music, suggest they do 3 30-minute sessions per day. Personalized playlists can be particularly beneficial to those living with Alzheimer's type diseases. Keep in mind that timing is very important. A person is much more alert if the listening sessions are regular, week after week, month after month. Listening to a personalized playlist will help the person feel better, be more social and cooperative. Encourage the caregiver to listen to the iPod together with their loved one. They can use a small portable speaker so they both can hear. We have those available to borrow. Use the handout entitled Tools for the Music Detective to help you create a playlist for someone who cannot communicate his or her choices. Do a little research. We will download a few sample songs. You can note your patient's reaction to certain selections. Then we will download those similar to the one that induced a positive response. Sometimes music brings back positive memories, sometimes negative. If your patient becomes more agitated listening to a particular selection, make note. That may mean that one or more of the songs should be swapped out for something different. If your patient becomes emotional while listening, that may be fine for that to happen. An emotional response isn't always negative. It's important to look for agitation. Although this program may not work for everyone every time, it can be a wonderful way for a person to relax, remember, and enjoy, especially if music played an important part in your patient's life. This program allows you to enjoy some quality time, and it will add meaning to your visit. It can enhance the quality of life for someone locked in a very dark world.